Infiniti is far from being the biggest player in the import nameplate luxury car business, but it produces some of the nicest vehicles, like this, the 2007 G35X. Let's see how it drives. The new generation G35 is a fine piece of styling and heralds some new approaches for previously conservative Japanese engineers and designers. It's a sleek-looking rig and has that moving when it's standing still look that all decent car designs have. The roofline is especially attractive, as is the headlight and nose styling on the rear deck. I think that Infiniti does the best interiors. They're always a little bit different. They're beautifully done. Right from the very first Infiniti I ever got into, I thought the interior was a fine piece of work, really to be measured against cars like Mercedes, BMW and Audi and so on. And this one is very nicely done too. This whole panel is very nicely laid out, very easy to reach too. The navigation system in these Infinitis is one of the best around. And this one has a mode you can choose, which is called bird's eye view. Gives you an excellent view of where you're going. Very useful indeed. The steering wheel in this car looks like it belongs in a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. It's a beautifully made job. It looks like it's that hand-sewn Italian leather you get with very expensive aftermarket wheels. On the downside, Infiniti has sadly decided to go for a push-button start. Now, I don't like push-button starts. I've made my views clear. The thing about this one, it's located right behind the steering wheel. You can't even see it. So what's the point in trying to maybe make a slicker starting system available to the driver and yet putting that button way behind the steering wheel and the stalk here? It's really a silly decision to make. Infiniti has endowed this car with ripple control shock absorbers, which damp out tiny ripples in the road surface, a common enough problem. These wheels look really good, but believe me, they're very hard to clean, so you have to get yourself a nice little soft brush and some kind of fluid and keep them spiffy and clean. Blacked out trim is very popular on cars like this, but Infiniti decided to put this bright work all around the windows, and I think it looks very good, especially on this rather dull-looking black car. The engine is a 3.5-litre V6 with double overhead cams and 24 valves. The motor is more powerful than the turbocharged units in several current BMW sports sedans. Incidentally, the power plant includes variable valve timing and a noiseless timing chain. A drive-by-wire throttle is another high-tech feature. On the other hand, most modern semi-auto gearboxes are so good this argument doesn't really count anymore. It develops a hefty 306 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque, so performance is the key word with this car. Prices for the G35X start at something like $43,400, and our test car carried a sticker of $51,270 with most available extras. The G35X is what I'd call a nicely understated vehicle, and lots of people must agree out there. Right now it's the top-selling Infiniti of them all. For the new driver's seat, I'm Tony Whitney.